What's going on? Ellis in the building, and I represent Sensory Overload. So today, we're going to discuss my new fragrance haul. I got 3 fragrances from the House of Dua. What we're going to do a quick initial impression of these fragrances. So I'm not going to dive too deep, not going to get too much depth. We'll just let you know what I'm thinking with these fragrances, all right? So, with that being said, the first one is going to be inspired by the House of Paco Rabanne Invictus Platinum. This what I have for you is called Error 431 Platinum. Error 431 Platinum. So you have mint, lavender, grapefruit, absinthe, patchouli, and cypress. This is going to be a woody, aromatic fragrance, all right? Let's see. So you get the grapefruit, but it's not tart. This is a real good grapefruit. I like that. Maybe sweeter grapefruit, but not tart grapefruit. You're gonna get the woody notes, and you're gonna get this fresh herbal like smell. So it's gonna be maybe the mint and the absinthe with the lavender, really just the cypress and the patchouli. Like all those notes seem to just be blended well. This is more of a mature, masculine version of Invictus. All right. So the one that we know that's infamous from like almost 10 years ago, that one was a bit more sweeter, a bit more synthetic. This actually smells more mature, has more depth, and it smells like the notes. It smells less synthetic, actually. I like this. This is definitely gonna be a good daytime wear, good office wear, good going out wear. I want to see if it's gonna be a good date night banger, like a club one, or what we're going. What else it could do. But definitely daytime, office, even happy hour. I rock with this. So inspired by Paco Rabanne Invictus Platinum, I have for you Error 431 Platinum. On to the next. Number 2. So number 2 is going to be a hybrid fragrance, all right? It's going to be Creed Aventus mixed with Louis Vuitton California Dream. This right here is called Poseidon's Cali Life. Poseidon's Cali Life, all right? Mandarin orange, pear, bergamot, black currant leaves, apple, pineapple, pink berries, birch, patchouli, jasmine. You're going to have rose, oak moss, ambergris, vanilla, ambrette, musk, and benzoin. So let's see. Okay. Citrus forward smells a lot like the Louis Vuitton California Dream. So the Aventus is there in the background, but the California Dream is actually taking charge in the opening. I'm thinking it's the dry down where you get some of that birch and that patchouli, and then you get the woodiness that the Creed Aventus has. You know what I mean? I think that's where that's going to shine. Opening seems like it's going to be California Dream by Louis Vuitton. So bright, citrus forward. Citrus forward, upbeat, fresh. It's not bad. It's cool. I'm gonna let it macerate and see what it do. You know what I mean? I want to see where does the creed start to present itself and how it does. But not bad. So, inspired by Creed Aventus and Louis Vuitton California Dream, I have for you Poseidon's Cali Life. Last but not least, listen, I'm a sucker for these fragrances. This is another version of Creed Aventus. It's inspired by Batch 17X. And when I was looking in the comments on their Facebook page, apparently this is going to have the juicy pineapple. And I tend to lean towards the Aventus batches or variations that Duo will make. That just has more of a juicy pineapple. That's kind of my speed, all right? So with this one right here, this is going to be called Poseidon's Elixir 17X. Poseidon's Elixir 17X. Juicy pineapple, bergamot, black currant, green apple, lemon zest, birchwood, jasmine, patchouli, pink pepper, ambergris, musk, oak moss, vanilla, and cedarwood. All right, let's find out. Mm, the pineapple is juicy. It's not sweet though, but it's a nice juicy pineapple. Okay, so I like this. This is going to be a bit of a fresher Aventus. That juicy pineapple is nice, it's bright, it's upbeat, it's uplifting. You know, it's vibrant. It makes this Aventus vibrant. I like the juiciness, but it's not a sweet juicy like some other variations may be. All right, but I can see the pineapple being the star of the show, at least in the opening. And hopefully throughout the duration of this experience. I may make this my son of the day today. Now I may just gotta let you know. I like this. I'm a sucker for Aventus clones because that fragrance just does wonders every single time. You feel me? But not bad. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it's redundant, right? You know what you're getting with the Ventus. I ain't gonna lie. You know what you're getting. If you have like so many like variations or just clones in general, you know what you're getting, but sometimes there's little tweaks that just really make it better. I think this is just a bit more brighter. I do think that the pineapple is juicy, like I said, just not sweet, but it's juicy, it's present. And yeah, I'm excited to get my nose on this and wear this and get my experience and do all that good stuff with this. This is Poseidon's Elixir 17X. So I discussed 3 fragrances that got my new fragrance haul. All right. I'm looking forward to getting my experiences out of them. So we got Era 431 Platinum, inspired by Paco Rabanne, Invictus Platinum. That was a good, nice, masculine, more mature version of Invictus. I'm digging that. All right, it has a little more depth to it. We have Poseidon's Cali Life. That one was more like Louis Vuitton, California Dream forward. You didn't really get the Creed Aventus aspect out of it. It was more bright. It had more of the citruses going for it. All right. However, I think the dry down is where the Aventus may shine with this one. And last but not least, we have the Creed Aventus Batch 17X inspiration. This right here is Poseidon's Elixir 17X. The juicy pineapple definitely stands out in the opening from just the rip. When you smell it in the air, that's what you're going to get. I'm hoping that that part also lasts throughout the fragrance. It complements the woody notes, you know, and the vanilla. And I look forward to seeing how this transitions from open to close, you know, from the to the base. So this may be my scent of the day. I ain't gonna front, but I appreciate you guys supporting your boy and watching my channel. And make sure you smell your best and you stay blessed. All right, I'll take care out there. Peace.